Welcome to Fear-Free Friday, and what better author to quote than the master of horror himself, Stephen King, who said, the scariest moment is always right before we start. Go figure. I can't speak for you, but I can speak for myself and a bunch of other folks who sometimes can find getting started at the beginning of a writing session a little bit challenging because negative beliefs and other stupidity wander in and take over. Hi there, my name is Christopher D'Armani, and I help authors just like you turn your dream of a book into your published reality. And one of the ways I help you do that is by helping you overcome your limiting beliefs and help destroying the fear that those limiting beliefs can manufacture in our lives. So that's the fun we're going to talk about today. So if the mere idea of sitting down to write fills you with dread, I think that you're going to know exactly what Stephen King's talking about. And I think you'll know exactly what I'm talking about as well, because if there's one thing I can assure you of, you are not alone in this particular mental challenge. You're not. In fact, you're in the good company of a lot of really amazing writers and a lot of some of the most famous writers throughout history who also struggled to get started. I wouldn't say it's a universal issue, but it's certainly a well-known one, and one that has caused a number of really great people to scratch their heads and wonder why they're struggling, And this fear can come from a multitude of sources. But one of the primary origins, of course, is the thought that I don't know what to write. Now, of course, there's a solution to I don't know what to write, and it's called the Roadmap for Success, your detailed outline, your detailed roadmap for author success, which is a document that contains all the answers to all the questions that you have when you get started on a new project, or even when you're working on an existing project. For example, your roadmap for author success will answer things like your who. That's your ideal reader. Who is this person? Who is this group of people that you're writing this book for? Who are the people who you have a solution to the problem that they're facing? Your what? What is your most powerful motivation for writing this book? What is your message of hope for these people? And why are you the person that most ideally positioned to be able to help them? When is another great one. When will your writing sessions be scheduled? When will you make the time to write? Because if there's one thing I know for a fact, nobody finds the time to do anything. We make the time for things that are important to us. Then it also answers your where. Where will you find the answers you need to complete your outline and your final draft? Because as you go, there will be questions that crop up that you don't know off the top of your head. You're going to need to find sources, citations, all those great things that make you a credible author. And those are the things you need to know where to find in order to get this process completed. And of course, your why. This is, I would argue, the most important thing to start with, but I put it towards the bottom of the list because the way my brain works, these questions are coming out in this order: who, what, when, where, why, and how. So why is this book important to you? Why is this specific solution, this specific audience actually, let me say that, why is this specific audience on your heart so desperately to solve the problems they're facing? Is it because you face that same problem and have a solution, and you know that solution will work for someone else? I hope so, because that's a fantastic reason for writing a book. And of course, it answers your how. How will you solve this problem for this specific person, this specific group of people who are suffering under the weight of this problem that you've suffered from and found a way to overcome? These are the beauties, these are the answers, this is the solution that your author roadmap for author success contains. And it can be built really, really easily and really, really quickly should you choose to do so. I normally teach this as a 5-day workshop, but what I'm doing starting in January is I'm going to do something slightly different. Because when you know what you want to write, when you know why you want to write it, it's really easy to be a confident writer. It's really easy to know what to write next. You don't suffer from that terrible problem of, I don't know what to write. It's also makes writing really exciting. And I love when I can sit down and be excited about what I'm going to be working on today. And I think that you probably do as well. So what I want to do, ask you is a couple of simple questions. Number one, do you want to write and publish your book in 2023? If you've tried and failed in the past, if you've not been able to get across that finish line in the past, then are you going to make this coming year, 2023, the year that you absolutely will make this dream your published reality? I hope so. Do you want to make writing and publishing your book the absolute crown of achievement for your 2023? And again, I really hope that you do, because if you've struggled like so many people do, that you want to write this book, but you've either never started or you've tried and you've not succeeded, you've not been able to get the words onto the page and out the door and into a published book, then I really, really, really want you to make 2023 the year you do this. You really, it's really important. It really is. And if you want to design your complete, detailed roadmap for success, it will make all of these dreams come true. It makes the writing so much easier. And you can also, here's the thing I'm trying for this new year. I'm trying something brand new. Is I'm offering for a limited time, a number for 5 people probably is going to be the magical number. I want you to join me for a one-day experience, a VIP Author Roadmap for Success experience, where you will develop your complete roadmap in a single day. One day you will have the complete roadmap done and you will be able to start writing your book the very next day. If that idea excites you, if you want to, because it's going to unlock your power, it's going to unlock all of your inspiration, your motivation. If that gets exciting for you, if that idea sort of lights you on fire, and that, wow, it kicks that door of possibility open, I guess is a great way to put it, that yes, I actually can do this and make this the absolute crowning achievement of my 2023, then please go to christopherdiarmani.net/VIP experience. And when you get there, you'll see that there's this really, what I think is an amazing deal, an amazing offer for getting this all done in a single day with me guiding you through the entire process. It's not going to stay this price forever, but it's something brand new. So I want to make sure that I've got all the details right, and I want to make sure that I'm solving all of the problems that you face when you're trying to sit down and do this. And so that's why it's going to be offered for a special price for a very limited time. But more than anything, what I want is to take that dream that you've had of writing and publishing your book, and I want you to turn that into your reality. I want you to kick off 2023 with all the tools you need to make sure your book gets written and gets published. Because you can do this. You absolutely can do this. And I would love to help you jumpstart that year for you, jumpstart 2023 for you in a way that you've never had before. Because if this is a dream that's on your heart, writing and publishing this book is something that's weighing on you, if it's a goal that you've had for some time, I think that you could do a lot worse than allowing me to help you over the course of one day, where we will go from start to finish and build your complete, detailed roadmap for success. It's a great process, and it's a great tool to get the job done, because it works. I've used it to publish 50 books so far, and other authors that I've worked with have done it for multiple books for them as well. So it's a proven tool, and I would love to help you get yours done in a single day. It's early in January, so you can get your year off to an amazing start. So if you thought that was something that's interesting, I would love for you to like it and share it with your friends. If you like the idea of this roadmap for success, tell me in the comments why it sounds like a good idea, or if you don't believe what I'm saying, tell me why I'm wrong. I'd love to hear that too. I would also love for you to follow me or connect with me on LinkedIn, connect with me on Facebook, on Twitter, subscribe to my YouTube channel. And all the links to all of those social media platforms can be found at sleekbio.com/Christopher. But as we end off today, I would ask you to please don't let fear stop you. Don't let your limiting beliefs hold you back. Don't let them prevent you from doing the thing you know you were born for. That's it. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll talk to you again tomorrow at 3. Bye for now.